Today I'm joined by Jamie Laboucane, a WPCA driver out of St. Walburg, Saskatchewan, and he's here today to talk to me about the fact that he's going to be attending the Rangeland Derby at the Calgary Stampede. And so thank you so much for being with me today, Jamie.
Well, thanks for having me.
All right, Jamie, so this is your first year being a full-time WPCA driver. Tell me how the experience has been so far for you and your crew.
It's been great. Came in not really knowing what to expect besides going to Grand Prairie last year. It was a little bit of a change. I'm not only running one outfit as opposed to two when I was running in the CPCA. So, it took me a bit to figure out, proper way of hooking those horses I'm not running in the mornings and stuff like that. But everybody's been really good, really accommodating, helped me out. And so far, so good. We've had a good season so far. Managed to win Medicine Hat and, had a good showing in Ponoka. A couple rough, like the last 2 days were a little rough, but I mean, I'm still sitting sixth in the world standings and looking forward to the Stampede.
And so, Jamie, you have been to the Calgary Stampede before and competed quite well. Hopefully, you guys will be competitive once again. Tell me what your goals are at the Calgary Stampede this year.
Obviously, I'm looking to win it all, win the aggregate, win the dash. But at the same time, I'm just gonna go in there. I got a pretty solid plan for my horses. Unfortunately, my good right leader got injured in Ponoka, so I don't know if I'll have him for the Stampede. Might have him after. We'll just see how he rehabs and stuff. Nothing serious, but we're not going to push horses that have injuries. So I had to do some shuffling. I'll move my my 3-4 barrel right hand leader onto my 1-2 barrel. I actually won the dash in Medicine Hat with him on there. So he's not new to that outfit necessarily. I've ran him there three times now. So he's got some experience there. And then I had to move my left leader from my 3-4 barrel over to my right and move my third string up to left lead. But they're all really good horses. I got some really nice wheel teams going this year. So I'm hoping to have a strong showing, but I guess we'll see. Sometimes adversity, you find some more cream that'll rise to the top.
And Jamie, tell me a little bit about your outrider horses that you're going to be bringing to the Calgary Stampede.
Got rid of some of my older boys and kept some of my, most solid outriding horses. I've had a plethora of different outriders ride for me, but Hayden Montuello, he's rode for me at quite a few shows. He'll be throwing stow for me at the Stampede. And Trey McGilvery, he came on in Grand Prairie and in Ponoka. And he's been he's one of the best in the world. So I've been very fortunate, very lucky to have these good outriders. Outriding horses are sound. They're feeling good, and I think I got some of the best in the business, both riding and horses as well.
And finally, Jamie, tell me a little bit about how important your family and your friends and the sponsors that you have are to being able for you to get to go to the Calgary Stampede this year, as well as continuing down the WPCA trail.
I have some of the best crew in the world. First off, like my wife and my kids, they're my rocks in my world, and they give me such big support. And without them, we couldn't do it. My mom and my dad. Dad does all the scouting down south, buys me a lot of the horses. We send money down with them when they go down south, and he scouts and picks out horses for me, and then I go down and pick them up. And then he also helps with a lot of the coaching, picking the horses. And my mom does a lot of the training and helps us all summer. So great crew there, as well as Cage Miasga from Lloydminster and Jeannie Deering. She was out from Nova Scotia, now living in Alberta. She came out with us last year and second year with us, and we're very lucky to have an experienced crew. And then, of course, my sponsors, Daveco Industrial Construction Services and Wild Rose Pump and Compression out of Lloydminster. They came on to me for the world tour, pretty much bought all the shows except for Ponoka and Century Downs because of the tarp sales. And I've been very fortunate to have such good backing. And I got a new sponsor going to the Stampede this year, Cowboys Nightclub and Casino. Very new to them. We're still meeting each other, feeling each other, but great people. They had me out to their club. a lot of fun there. Got a good organization, and also they're one of the major sponsors for the Rangeland Derby. So pretty fortunate to have such great.
Thank you so much for this interview, Jamie, and good luck to you at the Rangeland Derby at the Calgary Stampede.
Thanks, Thomas.